Hey guys, so I want to do a video about psychosis and what it is to me. I know psychosis is something that's a very misunderstood thing because oftentimes when you hear that word, you think psychotic and you think of somebody doing the most heinous thing imaginable, when in reality, it's not. So, my psychosis started when I was 18. I had just entered into the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill when I had my first grandiose schizophrenic episode. Um, Basically, I thought that I was a revolutionary figure in the world that was meant to bring peace to Earth. I had written down these theories and things that were meant to help. Eventually, over the course of years, this thought process turned more religious and eventually culminated into me thinking that I was Jesus Christ. Um, Looking back, it's very surreal to think that, wow, my mind was in a place where I actually believed this. And, various encounters with the police, fighting the police, going in the courtrooms, fighting, hollering at the judge and just things like that. It's odd, but psychosis will literally make you do crazy shit. Um, Though I could go on and on with the stories associated with it. There's just so many. It's hard to recall everything, but that's my psychosis. It was delusional thinking. A lot of folks who, in my opinion, have it worse are going to be dealing with auditory visual hallucinations, just seeing some absolutely terrifying shit and hearing some shit. I'm fortunate that I don't have that going on. I will say that whenever I was in the midst of dealing with my delusions, my ultimate thing was I wanted to change the world for the good, but in reality, the only world that I changed was my own personal world, and all the people that I loved, my friends, my family, the people that I had very good relationships with, I destroyed them all while in the midst of this psychosis. And when you're psychotic, you're on cloud nine and nothing can stop you. And when you stay in that mind frame for months at a time, it becomes an addiction and it becomes who you are. And then when you don't have that anymore, let's say the meds started working because I was actually taking them at that time, it just leaves you nothing. You have to learn to cope without those delusions, and it's very hard. So, I lost everything. I moved to a different state with the hopes of starting anew, but of course, if not treated, those delusions are going to come back. They're going to come back even stronger, and they did. So I think, for between 2013 and 2017, I had so many psychiatric commitments. I want to say it's over 10. It might be 13. I don't know. Um, Life was really hard, and this sounds really corny. Then I met my wife, and she showed me a better way. She gave me something that was tangible, something I could touch and hold on to that was not just in my head. And I had my 4 beautiful kids. And so nowadays, I may not think that I'm Jesus, but the delusion will still present itself in different ways. Let's say that I slip into a psychotic state and it's all of a sudden, oh, I'm going to start my own company. I'm going to do all this content creation and get TikTok and YouTube famous really fast. And that impulsive nature is something that still manifests itself even with me today. So I guess I want to end the video by saying, to all those who struggle with psychosis, maybe in a different way than I do, just keep fighting. I know nobody wants to hear this, but find the right combination of medication that's going to work for you because it's so important. Surround yourself with good people and listen to the medical professionals. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you all have a good night.